Okay, people, the weather is getting colder as we are heading towards winter time. We are in autumn now, so I thought what I would do is I would do a video about a bag which I keep in my car all year round, but I think it's important to talk about this sort of stuff because it's going to be getting colder, and you will see why as we go through the video. This is just a bog standard bag picked up at a charity shop. I didn't want anything causing attention, military camouflage. It's just a bog standard bag, and the good thing about this, it's all insulated. Okay, so when the temperatures drop, the contents inside aren't going to spoil. So what are we talking about then? We're talking about food and drink if you have to stop your car for whatever reason. Now, there are many stories and scenarios and situations which has evolved from being stuck on the motorway here in the UK. There's been a fatality. It's absolute commonplace to shut the whole motorway until the incident has been cleared. Now, you could have both lanes shut, which I've experienced myself, and I've known people who have had this happen to them. Let me know in the comment section if you've been stuck on a motorway or any main road for a long period of time for whatever reason. Okay, whether it's emergency roadworks, maybe a tree's fallen down blocking the road in a storm, maybe someone's died, jumped off the bridge, they shut the motorway. Either way, you're stuck in your car for a long period of time. Now, we could be talking up to 6 to 8 hours. Yes, so it's cold, you want something to eat, you want something to drink. What should we think about? So I've come up with this. Now, this is just what I do. You're more than free to do whatever you want with your bag or your box, whatever it is that you want to put in your car. These are just some things that I like, and it suits myself, my partner, and my family too. So off the bat, we got eating utensils. Now, I've chosen these because they're lightweight and they're very easy to clean, etc. So sporks, okay, there's 3 in there, or a great big heavy duty spoon. This is a new acquisition put onto me by a good friend of mine. His name's Ninja Man, Mark. These are fantastic. They've got a pretty good storage life, and they are in a sort of green, like a foil sealed tin tray container, very similar to what you find on airplanes. Okay, these are awesome too. There's a lot of calories in there, and they will keep, especially in the colder months, for a long period of time. Just literally peel it off and eat it straight away. You don't even have to heat this up. Okay, so food on the go, a lot of protein, a lot of calories, and it's all good in there. The ingredients are awesome. So I've tried these thanks to Mark, and I highly recommend them. They're really good, so go find them. You can see on the screen what they are. They're really good. Okay, so that goes in there. Pot noodles. Always been a bit of a fan of pot noodles because they are quick and convenient. There's no washing up required. Okay, so you've pulled up on the motorway, you're starving hungry, you're going to be there for 6 or 7 hours. Having something to eat is awesome. Okay, so what I like about these is they're large. There's more food in there, and these 2025 here in the UK set me back £1 each, and they were £1.50. So a real bargain, very easy. Like I say, all you do is you boil your oil up, put it in there, and it's job done. Okay, hot food, a fair few amount of calories in there. Absolutely awesome. And obviously, if it's really cold and you get caught out for whatever reasons, it's not a bad idea just to throw a little pack of hand warmers in there. Okay, so you can't feel your fingers, you can't operate the gas stove, you can't undo the zip, all that sort of thing. These are, I thought, as a last minute thing, is a good idea, just to make sure your fingers actually work. Hygiene, obviously. So we're dealing with food, etc. So I've thrown in a set of those little hygiene hand wipes. Let's get it out. So that's gone in the bag as well. You can find these all over the place. They're basically wooden knife, fork and spoons. You can get it from petrol stations, some fast food outlets like KFC, etc. They would do those. So I don't think it's a problem grabbing a few extra ones and putting it in the bag. And of course, if you're really out to, you can use these to light fires with. So I thought that's a cool idea in conjunction with the sporks. Okay, so to me, that all makes sense. Had to buy myself a new gas canister. My other one was almost at the point of running out. So I know that that's full up, and I've tested it and it works. with a little gas burner. It doesn't have to be expensive, okay? This one retails from under 10 quid, just a cheap bog standard one, but it does the job, okay? All you do is you just screw it onto there and away you go. Easy. So I use gas because it's quick, it's convenient, it's never let me down before. And all you need to do is make sure, if you're using it inside the car, is make sure you've got a little bit of airspace with your window open or a door open or a boot open, just to prevent the unlikely event of a carbon monoxide build-up, which is going to screw you over. A little box of matches as well. And here's a little tip, people. If you are carrying matches in your car, every now and again, take them inside and test them. If they are damp and they're cold, just warm them up, dry them out, okay? And periodically check them. Because what you don't want to do is to go to use these and they're damp and they will not strike, okay? But they're there just in case. Absolutely, you could probably use these with your hand warmers to dry them, heat them up if they're a bit damp, and that'll make them work as well. So I've got a little food bag here. Like I say, you're more than welcome to put anything you want in yours. I just wanted to put stuff in here that I actually like and enjoy. So in here is a few Kendall mint cake bars. Okay, loads of energy, taste minty. They're quite nice actually. So Kendall mint cakes go in there. We got a cup of soups, any flavour that you want. Okay. But what I will say about cup of soups, if you've got some of these and they're like a few years past their date, they will taste a little bit plasticky or whatever it is, but they will still be okay to use. Just be aware of that, okay? We got some drink mixes, military ones, to add with your water. Again, more. These are basically isotonic, so it's a good mixture of salts and sugars if you're dehydrated, to give you a bit of a boost. These are really, really good as well. Excellent. All you need to do is just add boiling water in there, seal it up, and just let it sit for 10 minutes. Give it a good stir every couple of minutes or so. And these are awesome. It will keep you nice and warm. Like I say, in conjunction with the pot noodles, you've got hot food on the go. If you make a bit of a mess or need to keep things tidy, a little wad of kitchen paper, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. And one of my personal favourites, you've probably seen these in Tesco's. I've got a good selection of these because they last for donkey's years. It's a really good amount of mackerel, okay? There's no bones, there's no skin. The sauce is sweet and beautiful. And like I say, they store for donkey's years and they are quite big. They're not like the child-sized little tins of sardines, okay? These are for grown-ups, in my opinion. And if you see these in Tesco's, you'll find them in the Polish section. They are fantastic. Come highly recommended too. So that area is clear. In here, we're going to need a pot to boil all the water and everything else. So this happens to be titanium. So very lightweight. And one of the most important things is I always keep my little friend in there because he's cold in the winter. So I need to make sure that it's warm and safe. And he stays in there looking after the cooking stuff. So as you would probably like to guess, don't waste the space. Fill it. So what we've got in there is our empty titanium mug, which is our boiling pot. I like to keep things in these little Ziploc bags. They're really, really convenient. So in here, we've got some more cup of soups. And basically we've got our brew kit. So Yorkshire tea bags, you can pick these up in any sort of hotels or that sort of thing, or you can buy them online in bulk, whatever you want to do. But because they're sealed, okay, they're not going to rip, they're not accidentally going to go everywhere, and it ensures their freshness. So you've got a nice, good cup of tea. Also in there, good things to have is some long life milk, okay? You can get these anywhere online, they're pretty convenient. And also sugar as well. Not forgetting, these ones are also milk as well. These ones are pretty good, okay? Because you know you can't store milk for that long, so it just makes sense. And obviously, if you're a bit of a sweet tooth, some sugar. So what we're talking about then basically is a brew kit. All of the things that you like, you can put anything in there, okay? This just happens to be what I like. Like I say, you're absolutely free to do whatever you want in yours. You can put OXO cubes in there. You can put drinking chocolate, whatever it is that you want to put in there, Okay, so basically that is the contents of this bag, which I carry in my car at all times, and always make sure that you check it every couple of months or so, just to make sure that nothing's overheated in a heat wave or popped or burst or spilt everywhere. It's always worth it, because what you don't want to do is to keep this in the car all year, never look at it, and then you need to use it and find out something's popped, burst, and it's gone off and it's gone everywhere and it's ruined it. Okay, so obviously this doesn't work without water, so we're going to get into that right now. What I use, this is my go-to now. This lives in the vehicle all year round. Okay, very small, very simple to carry around. It's made by a company called LIFESAVER here in the UK. Yes, it's made in the UK, not in China. So you're getting something which is heavy duty, hard working, and works flawlessly. You won't have any problems with this at all. I've done lots of videos of LIFESAVER kit and equipment, and I am indeed sponsored by them. So if you want to find out more about water filters, especially this one, look for the link underneath the video and it will take you through there, and then you'll also get a discount if you want to as well. Now the beauty of this, why I chose this, is because it's very, very small. It doesn't take up much room in the car, and wherever I can find water, whatever water it is apart from seawater, okay, so we're talking rainwater, something from a dirty stream, a puddle, a pond, even urine, okay, you can just literally fill this up, pump it, and it will come out pressurized in there, so we can have clean, safe drinking water into our little titanium cooking pot, which doubles up as a mug. Okay, so you can boil your water and you can make all of this food work for you. Okay, I just thought it makes sense, because you never know when you are going to be stranded in your vehicle, or even if you're on a bit of a long road trip and you fancy to pull over and have a break. Just open the boot, cook away, have a cup of tea, clean it up, put it away, repen the water if you're using water. I always keep this filled up at all times, and you're good to go. You can do this. The beauty of this, when it runs out, you can just fill it up again, okay? Or you can go down the road of making sure you've got lots and lots of bottles of water in your car, okay? So this, to me, ticks all of the boxes. Like I say, LIFESAVER, awesome. Never had a problem with those. It'll filter out as many things as you need to make sure your water's safe, so you can enjoy your hot food and drinks. So I hope this video has given you guys some ideas, maybe given you guys a bit of a kick in the bum to make sure that, do you know what, I need to get a brew kit or something done on my car, because if I break down, I'll get stuck in traffic. What are you going to do? Okay, with this sort of system, it's really simple, really cheap, really affordable, and it works. Okay, always make sure that you carry a lighter with you at all times. Very important. You guys take care. Thanks for watching, and stay funky.